Hello and welcome back to the Blades and Banter. My name is Nolan Carney. I'm joined by Clayton Gates, and today we're covering all things that happen in skating, the Junior Grand Prix in China. We're going to talk about Sasha Trusova's new free skate and a lot of other news that's been happening within North America, some European news that's been happening. So we've got a lot to cover today, Clayton. It feels like we're like back on the Grand Prix grind, is what it
Oh
feels like.
yeah, oh yeah. I'm so glad we're doing the Junior Grand Prix series, like covering that as well. And Trusova's free skate, it's hot off the press. That's what I woke up to
It's
this
like two,
morning.
I woke up, we saw it like literally less than 30 minutes ago. So,
Should we just like dive into it?
yeah. Well, first off, everyone, please be sure to like and subscribe below. Leave
That
a
part.
comment, all your stuff. I always forget this because I'm trying to like create a little
I
bit
know
of an
you're keeping
order.
us honest,
But also this episode will be coming out literally the same day that it's being recorded. So,
which is new for
which is it's
us.
not new, but it's like not a
It's
everyday
not the MO.
occurrence.
No, right.
Yeah. Normally we're like Normally we're like a Sunday record, Monday upload, but I wanted maybe during the Grand Prix, like the actual Grand Prix, we can like be better at doing like same day
Yeah.
uploads, but we'll see. We'll see. Sometimes life gets in the way, so um
Yeah. We just let it. We roll with the punches.
we roll with the punches. All right, so Sasha Trusova. I'm gonna link it was posted on Reddit. I'll link the Reddit post below in the like description box for you to check out if you have not been able to
It's
see this,
also on
but
Twitter, of course, where all good
yeah,
things are for skating.
for skating. So it's her Stranger Things free skate that we saw. That's the Danny G choreographed program. The free skate, or sorry, the short program was choreographed by Benoit. We haven't seen that yet. Um, I want to hear what your initial thoughts are before I kind of divulge all my thoughts.
Well, I think my favorite part of watching it was when they would pan to her husband.
I actually got so
It
annoyed
was
by that.
and he was like laying up against the board, and he was just like he's
He
watching
was he
he's
was
watching
watching
like the
it.
Mona Lisa being painted.
He was watching it, and he was probably thinking, "Why can't my quadlets look like that?"
True. Now that's true. Now that was
Or
honestly
sorry,
like
Sasha Ignatova. I forgot to.
yes,
It's going to be hard for me to get
her
it
husband
together.
Makar, and honestly like well, whenever she did her thing about like building her perfect skater, she mentioned him for best loop, and he has a great quad loop. Do
I
you
would
remember
surprise.
him?
She should have said Hanyu though.
Yeah, that'd be more. No, I think what did she say him for? She said him for step sequence. That's like the part that she would
Okay.
take
Well,
from him.
Sasha, you should have said Hanyu too, girl.
I know.
But um,
I think well, my about the actual skating, like I think
are we
there
talking
was
about the jumps or the skating?
we're talking about let's talk. I'm talking the whole image in
Okay.
general. I think they have been very strategic in putting out content that makes it look like she's in better
Improved.
shape than she actually is.
I think
And
she's actually in great shape.
I think she's in
Like,
physical shape to do
yeah.
the jumps. I think
Like that jump shape, I think is really good.
yes, the
I think
spin shape and the skating skills are
I think that's
worse.
what you're saying is they think like they've made her
Yes.
look like this like grand dame improved, not grand dame, but like improved
And I
artistic
fell for
image.
it. I fell for it. I was ready to see something
I
a
was
little bit
not.
more.
I was very cautious until saw her in a program.
It's still the skating skills and spins have gotten worse for sure. Which is, I mean,
I don't know. I think they've just like stayed the same.
I think they've gotten worse.
I think they've stayed. I don't think they've gotten worse.
The carriage is quite.
I mean, yeah. Like I don't think we're gonna sit here and say that she's like a beautiful artistic skater. You know, like
No,
I don't think any of us are gonna like say that. But
no, yeah, correct. I think like in my head, I think a lot of people too maybe were like, oh, she's having like a comeback of like the Alyssa variety, where it's like maybe I have this like new instilled like
I think she
desire
still
to perform.
does. She still does have like that. I think it's like there's still a really cool story behind it. And I do think, like she's kind of coming back. Like you got to think about she had the meltdown in 2022 and basically was like saying she hates skating. She never wants to come back to skating ever again. And now she's coming back to like a little bit of a she's coming back to a sport that she had such a, like antagonistic relationship with at some point. So
With
I think
with
like,
the coach that she had probably
yeah.
some feelings towards.
But you think that like she has that arc as well, and then like the motherhood thing into it. So I do think she still has like a very impressive and interesting storyline to
True.
watch.
Yes. Yes. That's not to. Yeah. Yes.
I have to say, technically, very impressive. Very, very impressive. The jumps look very solid. The quadlets, like, I mean, the quadlets is, I think, her most, I feel like it has to be her most consistent jump.
Yeah.
It
I mean, the
just
Lutz
like,
in general. Yeah.
yeah. And she can only do three lutzes this year because of the new rules. You can only repeat a jump. You can repeat the same jump twice, but you can only repeat the same type of jump three times. So like
Okay.
when Anna Shcherbakova, she used to do like four lutzes in a program, you
Yeah.
can't do that anymore.
Which I like
So
that rule.
yeah, it does like have balance in the program with jump type, but you could see I think there's like room for them to put in the second quad lutz if they want to. Obviously, where they had the triple triple, probably could be a second quad there. I think she did a solo double axel, so they're also
Yeah.
leaving
A
there's
flip out.
room,
There's no
yeah.
flip.
And she has the problem with the edge, so maybe they're just being a little bit conscious about that. But
And she's doing. Yeah. She's repeating the Sal. This triple
well,
Sal
that's
is.
another one that I think that could
Yeah.
be the quad.
Upgraded. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, we've seen the toe a few times
I
since.
would think the toe would come before the
I
sow.
think so too.
Um,
And when is
I don't think
when's the axle gonna come? In
the
the
triple.
shorts. Yeah.
I don't know. Has she shown us a triple axel
She
yet?
oh wait, she has. I think she
Okay.
has. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
haven't. Sorry, I don't like keep up every day with what everyone's
Well, you should.
posting.
Well, you
But
should be with Trusova. I mean, Ignatova.
yeah.
The program itself, I mean, I think it's very her. I think it. I mean,
Clayton, they didn't
it.
use the right version of Kate Bush.
No, they didn't.
They didn't use the amped up version at the end.
Yeah, we gotta work on that.
She
How
should
do you?
not go to Danny G next year. It should be both Benoit programs.
Yeah, yeah. It is feeling very Gauss esque.
Well, it is.
Well, it is.
What were you saying? Sorry.
I don't remember. Oh, do you like her blonde hair?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you prefer it over the red?
I'm fine with like whatever hair. I think the blonde hair is nice. I think it's a nice look for her.
Okay.
But I think she'll be very competitive though. I think it's interesting to see what they will mark her artistically. So,
What would you go? What would you go right now
like a 7.25.
across the board?
Um, Skating skills probably like a 7.
Okay.
Composition like a 7. Maybe a 6.75. Presentation like a 6.75, 7.
Okay.
It's not very good, like on the artistic side, and she knows that too.
Yes. Yeah.
It's very technically driven, but like the quadlets, I give like a +4. So
Yeah. Same. I mean, it's
it
that
like it
good.
balances out. Like I'm being realistic.
Right, and then I think this does like I think in my head I was like, why would you not send Trusova just for like the star quality of it all to like for the world spot? But I mean, this is where like
Well,
a
Volyeva's
Valieva,
being
this is
competitive too.
yeah,
So
this is where a Valieva could like have the upper hand because where GOEs and the PCS will I think matter a
oh,
little bit more.
and we were having this discussion earlier in the week. You and I were talking on the phone, and I was saying to you, I was like, I think it's Volyeva's like to lose. Like I think she's gonna get the world spot, and you were like, but you don't think Trusova with a Terry or Ignatova with a
I still think I mean I think she'll get like I don't see a world where she doesn't get like eights. You know, and I think
Yeah, I do. Yeah, yeah. No, that's. I'm saying that's more of a realistic what we'll probably see, but I'm saying what I personally would mark. You know.
oh I'm personally sending Anna Frolova. That's who I'm sending.
Oh my God. Okay, she's skating to Titanic.
So
Love.
excited. It's gonna be great. It's gonna
So,
be great. She's avenging our good girl Rika Kihira.
uh, who's in ice dance now?
Yes.
She's having her ice dance moment.
She's our ice princess.
My one friend is very on team Rika, and I'm on team Akira, and like we're batting heads. So
Well, it doesn't matter because Mara and Honda's gonna take it,
I know
and
that's what I
it
said
literally
too.
isn't gonna
That's
matter.
what I said too. Um, and yeah, so we're gonna see them. We're gonna see both of those skaters at Clayton, that's in like less than two
That's
weeks.
insane. And is that coming before Russian test gates? Like, are we even doing that anymore?
Yeah. So okay, so Lombardia entries came out this week too.
Oh, I didn't see those.
Well, we don't have to discuss like all the entries yet because when the event comes up, we'll go through them. But the
Okay.
Russians only sent two skaters to that event, and it's just two men because this it's the same week as their test skates. So people
Oh.
are like theorizing that they are like getting paid to go to the test skates.
I mean, hey, why not? But like, yeah.
I think it's kind of like a little
Well,
ass backwards because like I think they need to send if they're
I
smart, they
think
should
so
send more out,
too.
you
But
know?
also, also like, why not send some of the reserve people who aren't going to be at the test gates? Like, still get some people out there.
Yeah. Well, they sent Matvey Vedalukin and then another man that I forgot the name of.
Okay.
So that's it. Two people at Lombardia. That's crazy.
Interesting. That is an interesting move. Or also,
Um,
yeah, I don't know.
okay. Let's get into some other news before we jump into the Junior Grand Prix. Um, Amber Glenn. She's made a lot of
Yes.
news this week in the skating
Big
world.
splash. Oh yeah.
And as like has some rumors of what may be happening in the future for her. Oh, are you freaked out? My dog's freaked out. Hi. But so the big news for her was she announced her short and free skate this week. So the short is the like the I'm Just a Man music, and then the free
I'm
skate
just a girl,
or I'm Just a Girl. Yeah,
famously.
sorry. My
Florence and the
bad.
Machine. Do you know who
Not
Florence and the Machine is, Nolan?
yes, I know who
Okay.
Florence and the Machine is. Sorry, I'm just a girl, not I'm just a man. The opposite of what I said is what she's into. And then the free skate is the Exogenesis Symphony Part 3, which is the repeat program from 2 years ago. So,
What are your thoughts, Nolan? Because Twitter has many.
all right. So I have two thoughts. Like I have two time span thoughts. The first set of thoughts was before I heard the rumors, and the second one was after I heard the rumors.
Well, let's
So
go ahead. Should we get into the rumors?
yeah, so someone posted on Reddit a picture of like a woman walking out of Dancing with the Stars, like practice or something like that. And apparently the woman looks very similar to Amber, and someone like ID'd the bag and found a picture of Amber with the bag that was in the picture of the woman that was like with the protected face. Um, so there's rumors that she's on Dancing with the Stars, and she's been training in LA for the past week and a half, apparently. So
Hey, if you see a duck, if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it could be a duck.
it could be a duck. So before I heard the rumors, I was quite disappointed, I think, with the free skate announcement because one, I'm not like a huge fan. That this is not like one of my favorite Amber programs. And we've heard that music 1,000 times in skating, and I don't think she brought anything like original to it. Um, and it's like very sim. It's just like the same program that she's done like year after year after year, like same vibe.
So is the short.
Yeah. And well, the short's new at least, but
At least it's new music, but it's in that
yeah.
genre of
And
girl
then
boss.
after the Dancing with the Stars, like it makes sense that she's repeating because I'm sure it's going to be very difficult to train like two new. It would be difficult to train two new programs while also being on a reality TV show.
Right, right.
So, um, I don't know. I think it'd be
Yeah.
very interesting to see like what she does if she is doing it, if she does both Grand Prix. Because there's some people speculating she might just skip out on the Grand Prix, do nationals, four continents, and worlds. So I think there's a lot to wait and see, like what will happen with her this
Miss
year.
Amber. Yeah, so this is maybe one of my more likable programs for me for Amber. I love that music. It's probably one of my favorite war horses is Exogenesis,
Okay.
honestly. Um, and I do appreciate the I'm glad it means something to her because
Yeah.
she was like the lyrics are let's start over again, and she's it's this newfound confidence, bringing back something that ended like not as well as she wanted to, and kind of like having a redemption arc with that skate, which is
Yeah.
nice. So I'm excited. I mean, I like that music a lot. I will say it doesn't have. I mean, while it means something for her, it doesn't have. I wish the fans are also not her.
You
If
want
that makes
something new. You want
right.
something new.
Yes.
That's the
Yes.
nicest way to put it.
Yes. Yes.
I think honestly her best free skate of the quad was actually the red dress, the red burgundy dress, the first year.
Oh, what was that? I don't remember that.
I don't remember what the music was, but it was like the only music that had a little bit of a driving force behind it. The rest I felt have kind of been sleepy in the free skate. In the free skate is what I mean. But oh hi, she's freaking out. It's okay, it's raining. Um, do you have any other final thoughts on Miss Glenn?
No, I'm excited for her though. If she's doing Dance with the Stars, like I'll be watching.
Yeah, I'll be watching every week. I'll be voting her in every single day to
Yep.
try to win.
Yep. Texting,
Um,
calling, whatever the is it texting, right? I've never done
I
it.
think it's texting,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, so Audrey Shin and Spencer Howe, they accidentally posted a training clip on her YouTube channel
Wait, how
that
do
I
you
got,
accidentally post?
well, it was up for like 10 minutes and I got to see
Oh.
it while it was up. And they look really good, I have to say. The clip was since been taken down, but they posted like a full, like sections of the program
Okay.
and clips of like the throws and the twists and stuff like that and the lifts. They look very solid. So, excited to see what they've got. They're skating to Romeo and Juliet in the free
Okay.
skate. So,
Never been done before.
never been done before, but it's
Excited for
nice. It's
that.
nice music for them.
Right.
So,
They're seeing their feet wet into the season, new partnership. I mean, they do like feel well matched
yeah,
to
and they're
me.
both like Audrey's becoming more of an experienced pair skater,
True.
you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
She is.
um,
Well,
I keep
another pair's news.
yes, that's what I was just shifting to. You can already tell us, lead, take the way.
Deanna Stellato has made an announcement in the vein of thanking Canada for their support. I didn't read the full thing. I just saw like the last like slide.
I have it up right now. I have the
Well,
whole
maybe
thing.
you should probably read it
It's a
then.
little lengthy, but
Okay, maybe the
I'll give you
abridged
the
version.
synopsis. She's basically like thanking Canada for she said, and my time representing Canada has been one of those chapters. She never expected it to feel like a second home, but she's welcomed with incredible kindness. They're world champions, yada, yada, yada. She expressed her gratitude to Skate Canada. She expressed her gratitude to Maxime and to their coach as well. She wrote like a long message to Maxime and then to Jose Picard, who's their coach. Basically thanking everyone in Canada. And she's setting up the information because she has a partner and they're not going to be representing Canada. So
The love letter to Canada.
a love letter to Canada to like kind of ease the news that she will not be at she will not be in Canadian Nationals
She
this
will
year.
not be a Canadian.
She'll be in Salt Lake City most likely. So with a
I'm
new partner,
excited. I am.
waiting for the official announcement. So
Yes, yes. Canada is for lovers.
that's Virginia.
I
Virginia's
see
for
that. Like,
love.
I see that license plate all the time. What is U.S. If Canada's for lovers? What is the U.S. Fighters?
Not for lovers. Is that an actual saying that their countries for lovers?
No, no, no. I'm just
You just
replacing.
made that up.
Yeah, I just made it up.
Okay.
Because a love letter to Canada. She's a
Does everyone
lover.
agree with this statement? I mean, Deanna, like,
I think
she
Canada
loves
is for
Canada.
lovers. I think Canada is kind of like the South in the way when someone says like "Oh, "bless your heart," they don't actually mean it, but it sounds nice. Like Canada's very like
I think
tongue
they're
in
like,
cheek
no, I think
nice.
they're like actually nice people. Not like the South. Like the South's like fake nice.
Oh, okay. I think Canada's tactful in the way they say things.
They're calculated. Yeah.
Yes, they
Yeah.
calculate. Canada is for calculations.
All right. Let's see. What else? What other big news is there? Olivia Smart, did you see her program?
Oh my God, that mama has a budget.
First off, could you imagine? I was talking to my one friend about this. Could you imagine like going to like let's say you're going to like your father's grave or something, and you just see this girl and this guy like full ass like wedding gown, makeup, and they're like taking pictures in front of a grave.
I didn't actually think about that. Wow.
I listen, I love Olivia and I love the
Camp.
amount. It's so campy. I just think like
Can you imagine like it
just
comes up on like
imagine you're like a
Instagram
real
reels,
person. Yeah.
yeah, and it's like, is that is that Grandpa's grave?
Like what?
That's
Um,
so funny.
oh,
Let me
you
turn
know
that
what
up.
we did forget to talk about actually when we were talking about Sasha Trusova,
What?
the interview that she gave this week.
Oh my gosh,
I think that was the funniest thing I've seen
that was
all.
a highlight.
Where
We're
if
starting off the
you
season great.
if you haven't seen the interview, she and I know that like the meaning of the interview is not actually what it actually means. So, but she said something along the lines of like I've inspired people like a paralyzed man to be able to walk again.
Someone
And
reached out
it's
and was like, I used to not be able to walk, and you have inspired me to like learn how to
you've like
walk again.
yeah like but the way the interview like came off,
Red,
it
yeah, it
was like read
read
that she was like Jesus and she like cured
is like
this
healing
man.
people.
And like obviously that's not what the actual reality of it is, but it was just the most
No,
hilarious thing I've seen.
I love Russian skating.
They truly are a special bunch of people, I have to say.
I mean, it's theater. It's just
It's
theater.
so theater. Dennis Vasilyev's looks like he's retired, so he withdrew from his Grand Prix. I think he only had one, so one
Okay.
spot's opened up. It's most likely going to Peter Gumenik, but we are waiting for the replacements to be announced from the ISU. So,
He
and
also
then
had like a layout reveal. Like someone, I saw someone on Twitter talking about
yes,
his layout, and there was like a double flip, double sow
he's
situation.
not
Like
doing a double
I'm
flip.
like, oh, that's like
Yeah.
what's going on?
And then Laureen Shield from France also announced that she's taking, I think, this season off. So that means two spots on the Grand Prix opened up for.
Oh,
So, I mean, technically, Adelia Petrosian is the first replacement, but like we don't know what's going on with
we
her.
don't know who's second.
Yu Sung Kim,
Okay,
and she already has one. So
that
she
would be
would
good
get
for her.
one, and then
Yeah.
the second one would be Young Yu, I think. So
Oh,
that would mean the Koreans would get two. They would have all their skaters would have two spots. So
wow,
yeah. And then next week is the Summer Sizzler, or this week's the Summer Sizzler. So, and the Junior
wow.
Grand Prix in Riga. So
Another big
lots for
week.
us to cover.
Who's all going to be? Is there anyone like not like notably not going to be at the Sisler? Do we know?
Let me pull it up. I will pull up the list. I know Ilya's not going to be there, right?
Okay.
Let's see. Alyssa is.
Oh.
I know that. Okay, Alyssa Liu, Isabeau Levito, Andrew Torgashev, Alisa Efimova, Misha Mitrofanov, Alexander Selevko is a guest skater, Emilia Zingas and Vadim Kolesnik. By the
Yes.
way, did you see Emilia? Like, I think she was with like
The Patriots dance team.
I thought it was with the Dallas
So
Cowgirl like cheerleaders for a minute, and I was like, she needs
that
to
would
get on
be
Netflix.
no, literally. Like I mean, that she made it big time. But
Yeah,
that's still so
that
cool.
is a big
So
deal.
cool. She's so cool.
Christina and Anthony, Audrey and Spencer, Star and Danielle, Caroline and Michael, Jimmy Ma,
Great.
Jacob Sanchez, Sarah Everhart, Patrick Blackwell, who we'll talk about in a little bit, and Liam Kapikis. So,
Okay.
a lot of senior skaters.
I'll be tuned in.
Yeah, and it's on the 27th, this Thursday.
Okay.
So I think
Oh,
it's
Thursday.
live streamed on the YouTube on the figure skating, like US figure skating's YouTube. It was last year at least.
Okay.
Hopefully.
You know who are you most excited to see? Out of you, you can only pick one.
I can only pick one. Oh wait, I can only pick one? Damn.
Only
Okay.
one.
I think Emilia and Vadim. And then second would be Star and Danielle.
I think I'm most excited to see Isabeau.
Okay. I don't know
Um,
if you like sometimes they don't do the programs though. Like sometimes they just do like a little
like a teaser, like a step
yeah.
sequence. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not getting my
Okay.
hopes up yet.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
Let's shift to the Junior Grand Prix.
Should we go to start with the men since we already name
Yeah.
dropped
Okay.
Patrick?
Actually, before we talk about the men, can we talk about the production value and the venue
Oh my
of the China,
goodness.
like of China?
Yes.
This was insane for a Junior Grand Prix, I have to say.
It felt like a senior Grand Prix.
It felt like the venue was really nice. I really liked the rink they were in. Apparently, it was like very hot inside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were saying it was like 25 Celsius inside. So
I have no idea what that means.
let's do the
Let's do a
calculation.
conversion. This is
I'm gonna
Canada
go
is for
25.
calculations.
I'm gonna guess it's like 82.
Oh, I'm gonna guess like 70 something.
77. Okay.
Okay.
We're close. We were close.
Okay.
Still pretty hot for an
That's
indoor arena.
warm, and I know that affects like the ice, like
Yeah, it comes softer.
texture. Yeah,
Yeah.
the edges you get in the edges
Some people
more.
don't like, I really don't like wet ice. Personally, I like harder ice, but
Grand Prix France loves some wet ice.
some people love wet ice. I just feel like yeah. But the production value was fantastic. The ISU had a little problem with their streams at some points, but that's
People
okay.
were up in arms about that, and it's a free. I'm not to defend the ISU too much, but it's a free stream.
Well, not
Like,
in some countries. Some people
wait,
were like,
what?
oh, so this year, they were talking about, so Korea bought the rights for the Junior Grand Prix, so they like stream it in Korea.
No
Japan
way.
too, and then Russia also like for bought the rights to it. And so then the people from Kazakhstan were upset because they're I was like bought by Oku TV, and they're also like they also stream in Kazakhstan, so they couldn't watch it. So they were like up like there was no way for people in Kazakhstan to watch the Junior Grand Prix, and like the ISU had to put out like a statement of like they had to like ungeo block Kazakhstan.
No way.
Yeah.
That is
There's
so
a lot of drama
interesting.
already,
Okay,
like to start the
wow.
year.
Wow. Okay. I didn't know that was
Um,
happening.
yeah. Okay, the men.
Okay.
So Lazarev was our winner. In second place, you had Yanhao Li from New Zealand, and then third was Daiya Obihara from Japan. And then rounding out the top five, I think, was Patrick Blackwell. Was he fifth? Let me double check. I think he was fifth.
That was lower.
He was not third. He was fifth. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
All right, where do you want to start? Do you have
We can go. Let's work our way up. We can start with Patrick.
okay. So rough short program for him.
Yeah, not his day.
Not his day. And then free skate does two really nice quads and then kind of has some smaller mistakes on the easier triples. Uh, I mean, we've always said he's like full of talent, but has like a
Yeah.
little bit of a Gracie Gold type syndrome where he will kind of have like one program that's like got a lot of mistakes. I would like them to get like he's also I think at the age now where he can do senior competitions. So yeah, this he could have done senior competitions last year, so I'm a little bit surprised that he's still doing junior competitions. I thought like they would move him up at this point to try to get him ready. Um, I kind of assume we'll see him at senior nationals this year, but I would like them to get him a new costume style.
I was about to say the same thing, and this is not a critique on
Yours,
him. This is
yeah,
but also like a lot of the critiques on these junior skaters that we're going to talk about are more about the team around them and
yeah,
not personal attacks on them. But
yeah.
I think putting him like it doesn't
It's
really
always this. He's basically a senior skater at this point.
right, and
But
the costuming is heavy. There's a lot of
they always put
fabric.
him in like
It
he
looks
always looks like
padded.
he always looks like he's skating to Tron,
Yes,
you know?
but like you're not like yeah, yeah.
And like the pads make, yeah, it doesn't, I think he could look like a lot. If they got him like a much more simple costume, I think it would like really help with the presentation, you know?
100%. It helped
But
with the line, the look.
I know that's very nitpicky, but like that is part of this, like it's part of the game, you know?
It also doesn't feel like him. You know, like I don't know if he would go out of his way to put himself
Yeah.
in that. I think
And there's a lot of nice qualities to his skating.
100%. Like, I mean, he's very technically gifted. I think it does come down to a little bit of like trusting himself. You know, he changed his short program layout just to you know, do
Yeah.
something safer, but
Well,
end up
this year they have
backfiring
to
on
do the
him.
required LUTs. So a lot of some of the people can't do like a flip toe.
I feel like he can't. He can do a flip toe
He
though.
probably can, but like he might have like an edge issue and wants to play it
I remember
safer.
like Ted and Mark said that his planned content was a flip toe, but I think he changed it because he popped the LUTs and got scared.
I
Is
don't
what
know if I
happened.
don't know. I mean, we don't know what's going on in their
Yeah,
heads, like in the performance, but um I mean, also if he's like trying toe toe, maybe he's working on like quad triple for nationals.
true.
So
This is
I don't
true.
know. I hear the cats in the
Yeah, I
background.
know. They're hungry.
Where are you today? Are you in
I'm
DC
in my
still?
house. Yeah, I'm just like in the living room today.
Oh, this is new. We haven't seen this
I
at
know.
all.
My room is like a literal dumpster because I am moving this weekend. It's gonna be a weekend, and it's just like
You're moving again?
it's been a year. I've been here for a year.
Really? Oh my God.
I'm so
Time
excited.
flies.
No, I'm actually and like I'm so excited. So it's a two-floor unit. So I have it on the downstairs. My friend's gonna be upstairs, and we have some new chairs. I'm gonna maybe like set up a little like new like podcast setup, more
Okay.
official looking. I'll be in like a
We
nice
love
little
it.
comfy chair. Maybe a glass of wine. Speaking of glass of wine on the podcast, guess whose birthday it is?
Is it your birthday?
No, Nicole Bobek's
Oh my God. Happy
49th
birthday,
birthday.
Nicole Bobek.
Yes, yes. I will never ever forget about her podcast with or her
Uh,
episode with Polina Evans on the Iron
she
Butterfly.
loves a wine moment. Um, Third, we had Daiya Ebihara, who I think had like nice jumps. I'm not gonna lie, I've kind of some like when I watch some of the junior men, like it's kind of tough with like some of the artistic stuff. I feel like a lot of them kind of just like blend in and like you kind of forget like who they are, but he didn't really like stand out very much that like was like memorable, but I thought he had really nice like artistically is what I'm saying. But I thought he was really gritty with the jumps. Um he's with Wakaba's old coach.
Oh,
So
cool. I really like the free music for the on him. I think what another thing, a good point that like Mark and Ted made was that, this was for the women, but I think it applies to all the disciplines. Like if you don't have a seven triple program, like you cannot compete. Like you won't really be fighting for a podium. It's like that is the priority of these like junior skaters,
especially
and
for the women.
100%. So like
Yeah.
you can't if you don't have that, you're not even going to be in the conversation. So that is why like that comes first, and then the archery comes
Yeah.
later. So
But a lot of the women I think had really nice artistic programs and we'll get to
yeah,
them.
we'll get
But
to that.
Yanhao Li from New Zealand, he had actually quite some nice skates here. I thought he had a
I
really nice quad. Yeah, what were you
Did
gonna
you
say?
see the short program? Because it was
No,
cut
because he
off.
was cut off.
Okay,
That's where they would have him
I didn't
train.
know if it came up anywhere else, but
But I know he had a really great short. I think there was a video that eventually like made its way, but I haven't seen it. I do think, and we said this at Junior Worlds on our Junior Worlds episode, I really think it's time for him to go to a finishing school. Like, I think it's time to leave the New Zealand coach and really go to someone that's going to work on the extension, the technique on the jumps, and be like just an environment that you have like high level skaters with you every single day pushing you because I think this is a kid with a lot of talent.
the technique is just like textbook.
Very nice toe jumps, the axle not as much, but he does like there's a lot of moments in the program where you see like kind of just flailing arms and lot limbs and I'm like when I look at that I'm like he just needs someone to really like sit down with him every day and polish all of that up because he's also someone that's senior eligible this year as well. So he could go be going to senior worlds this year and when he gets there those are going to be the things that make the difference between him being able to place in like the top 15 versus like the top 20, you know? So, and he has the potential to be very good. I mean, we saw that quad toe in the free. It was like +3, +4. Um, but like there's just some, there's things that need to be done to
Mm-hmm.
be a overall top caliber skater,
100%. And I I think this is what kind of made the difference too, because like in my head, I wish I saw the short because I looked at the scores between him and Lev, and I was like, I wonder how much better Lev actually was. Like, was it worth the 3 point difference in the PCS, the GOE? Because I know I'm not gonna go GOE on Lev with the jumps.
I thought in the short program his jumps were actually quite exceptional. When he's doing the triples, it's actually really nice to look at.
Yeah, I think what's distracting for me is the arm placement, the same arm placement for every jump, and it's like I think it's a little distracting. And then I just
You mind if
know,
I pause for one
oh
second?
yeah,
She
you
keeps
got
saying,
it.
I'm just going to shut my door. You can keep talking. I'll be
Okay,
back 1 second.
but then you know that, especially with the toe pick take off, it's a little on the pre-rotated side, which I looking for the future. Talking to myself is so weird. I hate doing it. Looking for the future, I think it's gonna be something
All
that
right,
is
what were
gonna
you saying
be.
about Lev?
Oh, you had your headphones. You couldn't even hear it. So
No, I heard nothing.
I think yeah, the triples do look better. I think with the arm placement, it's very arm heavy jumping, and then with the pre-rotation on the toe pick jumps, it's I think something to look at now versus later. But I don't know if that's going to change.
Um, for his jumps, I don't know. I don't mind his like jumps as
Oh,
much.
really?
Something about it like is not, I don't mind it. It's
I might
not
be
like,
distracting.
I know it's not the most like technically sound, but I have to say I find that Lev really has like a quiet charming quality to him.
The skating wise and personality wise, I think he is
It's like
pretty
really, it's
fantastic.
very charming and like a very, I really enjoyed the short program a lot. I felt like he had like, I don't know, just the short program I thought was really nice because he had really nice intricate skating in between the triples. And he was perform like I thought he had like a really cool aura in the short.
Yeah.
Like he had a nice like he was connected and dialed in on like the Bolero short. Um
I like the free better. I think the free was my favorite.
oh I feel so in the free skate. I find like he has moments where you can see that he has like a really nice artistic flair to his skating, and then he's like out of it. It's like very in and out for me.
Yeah. I mean, namely because it's probably the jump.
Yeah, which is
But
it's a very common in
but I
junior
kind of
men.
like the theme of that short, and it is kind of like coming of age, boy next door, like very Bill Dongsterman. I kind of liked it.
The short,
They're the free.
I don't know what to, yeah, I didn't mind the free. It was I just think it wasn't and he I think he in the press he had mentioned that he was sick. He was having like apparently he went to he said that he spent like 20 rubles on shrimp and he said like no more 20 ruble shrimp and had like sickness from that
Oh
for
my
like the
god.
past couple days. So I think like that's part of the reason why he looked a little out of it, but um I actually really like his overall skating. It was nice to watch.
Wait, how much is 20 rubles?
I don't know. I think the general message is that it was cheap shrimp
I'm saying,
is
oh
what they were
yes, yes,
trying to
yes, yes, yes.
convey. Well, how much is it?
I don't know. I didn't look it up.
How much is 20 rubles to US dollars? 24 cents. There's no way he spent 24 cents on on shrimp.
That's
That must be
crazy.
like fake news.
That changes everything. Also, here's like the prize money that the Russians get at their like domestic competition. It's like in the millions. I'm like, whoa, but it's 24 cents for
I
$20.
don't,
So it's
yeah.
like, anyways.
Um, okay, I would like his areas of improvement. I would really like them to work on his crossovers, like the back. I think like they just it just is very forward and could be a lot more aesthetically pleasing. Um, and then also in the free skate, he kind of gets it gets a little risky because he only does one axle jump in the free, and you
Oh yeah.
need an axle jump in the free skate, and he does it on a combination. So if he doesn't get it off on that combination, then like there's consequences that will come with like the layout. Like I think like some of the jumps will be um receive like no base value because there's no axle jump.
That's the penalty is like the
Yeah,
rest of the jumps
if you
after
don't
that.
yeah, if you don't like do it, like you get some of the jumps get invalidated, I'm pretty sure.
I bet it would just be like the last one, you
I think
know?
it is just the last one, but
Because wow, and his last one is what? The triple triple or triple? It's Lutz.
something.
It's the
Yeah, something
Lutz.
like that. But so that's a little risky for him if I don't think this is his intended layout. He was supposed to do 5 quads, so we'll see what he does at the next Junior Grand Prix because he most likely will be getting a second one. So, and then he's going to
Yeah.
be senior next year. So,
Wow.
someone we'll see on the Grand Prix.
Yeah, he definitely a star. He's a star already.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about the pairs?
I do want to talk about the pairs. I have a lot
Okay.
of thoughts about the pairs.
I only watched the Russian
Same,
pair.
same.
I have
That's the
to
only.
say, um, if anyone was expecting us to kind of talk about the other pairs, it was a rough event for pairs in general.
Yes, I
It's
would say like
tough.
the junior pairs are all.
It's a tough.
It's a very
It's tough.
developmental group
Yeah.
of skaters.
Not for this team
Not
though.
for Shesheleva and Karakov.
Karaukhov.
Yeah, Karakov.
Yeah.
I
I
love that
said
name,
this is a gala.
Shesheleva. Oh my gosh. Okay. So they really impressed me because they did double axles in the
They
short, and
impressed
that's
me more in the short than the free.
really.
I thought when they did the double axles side by side, I was like, wow.
I mean, it was
It
very
was
well
really
timed, and
nice.
I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting them to do triple flip, Euler, triple sow, and then triple Lutz in the
Yeah.
free.
With the connection,
Oh yeah,
the
no, like
synchronicity.
yes, and
Yes.
transitions out of like it is like they did like Kosternaya almost like entrance into the flip. Like
Yeah.
it was great. And no notes, no notes.
It's very old school Soviet in like terms of like you have like a young girl, older guy, like very old school in that part. Um, but they are like senior caliber.
It looked everything looked so effortless.
Hmm.
I prefer the free to the short, and what I don't like about the short is that, and I think it kind of detracts from the program, is it's a lot of armography, which means more. You have to do more syncing up of these kind of arm movements that they're doing throughout,
Hmm.
and then which gets harder to time, and then it kind of gets kind of like messier looking as the
Hmm.
program goes on because it's like there's so much of it, it's hard to time it all. And what's sad is that like I think that their like held steps together are really good, and I'd love to see more of that in the short. I know it's not stylistically the same, but like the turn, the edges that they had and the held steps were pretty decent. And I was like,
I
I
was gonna
kind of want
say
to see more of that.
I also really enjoyed the free because I thought with the age gap, like you can't do a romantic program. That's
No.
just like not appropriate.
What is the age gap?
She's 14, he's 20. Yeah, it's not uncommon in skating.
No,
We've seen
it's
worse. We've seen
yeah.
worse. But I thought that the music that they had in the free skate kind of matched like the dramatic flair that they had with like this that matched their like speed and power throughout. Um Also, so because of the age gap, she's 14. They have 3 more years in junior. If you think about that. So I really wonder what they're gonna like, what do you do to like keep motivating
I don't
yourself,
know.
you know?
Yeah, that's
Do you
tough.
think that'll be stale for them after a while?
Well, I
So
think eventually, once Russia gets more spots, they'll probably have more of the same caliber of skaters come up.
yeah,
I would
it'll
assume.
be more competitive.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, if they were at the top of juniors in Russia already, so
Right. Right.
you know,
Wow. Okay. That was pairs.
I was pairs dance.
Dance.
Okay, we Clayton and I took a group approach to the dance this week, where I watched the rhythm dance and he watched the free dance.
Yes.
Um, So, Also, we're not gonna, I don't think we're like, let's just not, I'm gonna like say this right away. Um, I'm not gonna like dive into the controversy surrounding the AIN slash Russian team for the rhythm dance. So
Oh, I
if
don't even.
you,
I'm unaware of it.
yeah, we're not gonna dive into it. But if you have thoughts on that, leave it below. I don't think I'm the right person to divulge into that. But basically, the controversy was they were skating to Carol of the Bells, which is like a Ukrainian song. So
Oh,
that did not go over very well. So, but I
yeah.
don't think I'm the right person to comment on it. I don't think I know enough.
No, we're not really
So,
the. No.
yeah, I don't think you need my opinion on that. So, but if you have thoughts, feel free to leave a comment below if you're more knowledgeable on it. But um, talking about the actual skating in the rhythm dance, I will say I found that I really liked the French teams here. I don't think
Okay.
you watched them, but the two
Nope.
French teams in the rhythm dance I thought were really nice and had really nice qualities, as well as the Italians and the Russians. They had very good, the Russians for sure had very nice carriage, and you could really tell during their Westminster waltz, just kind of the difference between some of the teams. They definitely had a lot nicer ride out on some of the transitional content. So.
My comments on the free skate. I watched the top three teams, so the Canadians, Americans, and Russians. And I agree with your statement about the Russians having really good carriage, and that's I think it's just like the finish and the polish is like what makes them stand
Mhm.
out amongst the other teams. I really enjoyed the Canadians Evita because it is
I've heard
they
it's really good.
it is good and it's very well done for their for junior. Like I would say, like I think it's very adult skating. I would say that for the top three. I would say
Okay.
that's
You think
my
they were
takeaway.
more, did you think they were more like adult than the Russians?
I would say yes. I would say
You think it was a
yes.
little more mature performance? Okay. I haven't watched, so I can't comment. I did watch the Japanese team of Shibayama and Kimura in the rhythm knits as well. I liked them a lot too. I thought
Okay.
she's really, because she's a former Mia Hamada student for singles, and I thought that she's really blossomed into an ice dancer at this point, and she's only been skating for 2 years. So really impressed by the growth that she's had as well. So,
Love it. All right.
all right,
Well,
let's talk about it. The I have to say this was such an event. It
it was
was
so good.
like I think this was so exciting to watch this week, and I hope everyone tuned in because this women's event was fantastic.
So much talent, so much young talent, so much room, like so much future for these girls, and it makes me so excited to see. I mean, I think the big takeaway, honestly, is that China
China,
is developing really great young talent and
yeah.
is going to be a force to be reckoned with, in a
Um,
couple years.
yeah, you got to think some of these women are going to be senior in like a couple of years. Shuxian Jin, who is the third place, she's going to be senior in like 2 years.
Wow, and
And then the
she
other
was she was
two,
my favorite.
yeah, I agree. And then the other two, Yujin Liu and Chen Ji Jin, I think will be like kind of the ones that'll be holding down the fort in juniors for a little bit. So, well, let's dive into some of them. Let's talk about the American first, and we'll get it
Okay,
out of the way.
Annika Chao, or
Annika
as Ted Barton, I
Chao,
say Annika Chao.
Anika. Not the skate that she wanted probably in both programs this week. Lots of under rotations, not doing the combination in the short program. Beautiful spins, lovely program as always. The Americans, I just think falling behind a lot, I think with especially in the junior women, and it's not like just a California thing. I think like you can see across the board, just not competitive with, the likes of the Japanese. It was the last year was the likes with the Koreans and the Japanese, and this year now the Chinese as well. Just they need to do something, I think, within the framework of junior skating here to like kind of amp up the competitiveness. Because if it continues, they're just not, it's not going to be a competitive scene for the Americans. think.
No, it's so interesting, and I don't know. Like, I can't really put my finger on it, on what it is. That is, we always say we're not in the rink training with them, so we don't know what is happening. But it is just like I mean, it's a technical thing. It's
Sometimes
it's pretty because the artistry is there. I mean, especially with Annika talking about her. I mean, she has a very like
very
mature
beautiful
skating,
skating.
gorgeous skating, like,
Yes.
and that's something that the Americans have had for a while. Is like they have the spins are great. They'll have like decent programs. It is just like a technical thing at this point.
I really wonder. I have some friends that are coaches in the US, and I really think sometimes that these coaches get too much in the athletes' heads. I think sometimes they are feeding these kids too much information at some points where you just at some point you got to go out and just skate, and like kind of just like empty your mind. And I wonder if this is like a North American thing where these coaches get too over analytical with some of the thing like the jumps, and that's when it gets in the kid's head. I'm not saying this is what happened here. I have no idea
No,
what
yeah.
happened in Annika's position, but I'm just saying in general, I find that a lot of the American coaches are very over analytical with the jumps, and I wonder if some of these kids like it gets in their head and kind of causes self-doubt a lot of the time. But
Yeah, I don't know. I think, yeah, I don't know.
yeah,
I don't know.
for Annika, the one thing I would say, I would move the triple flip at the end of the program to the first half, and I would move the triple Salchow at the end
Oh
because
yeah.
every time it's always an under rotated triple flip at the end. And I think let's set her up for success
Yes.
because
Yes.
I like her skating and I would like her to do well. So,
Absolutely.
um,
Okay, should we go to?
you tell me where you want to go next.
Let's go to Japan.
Okay, do Karuku or Corinne? Karuku
Let's
had
go
a rough
with
free skate.
yeah, which
Yeah.
was really sad to see because she had such a good season last season. I think her line and her carriage, her skating skills, like some of the best in the field. I would say. I think that she does get like kind of stiff in the
She's
arm
always
at
cheating every
times.
jump.
The the jumps, like I think she has very similar takeoff. I mean, obviously, like for the toes, like there's the break of the line into
You
picking in.
there was one moment during the free skate where you like they Ted forgot to mute his mic
Oh.
and she does like Lutz under toe downgrade and you Ted goes like, "Oh,
Oh, I remember
oh."
this. Yes, yes, I remember this
He
because
does
he,
like a
yeah.
double O and I'm like, "Oh God. This poor girl." It's just
I know. We're getting right through the coals.
Corinne Miyazaki, who is second after the short, not successful in the long. Odd technique on the toe jumps, especially on the triple flip. It's almost like she has a hesitation before the triple flip pick.
I know she thinks about it too much.
But I don't think her time actually is right now. I think she has the elements to be a top skater, but I think there's a lot of work that needs to be done over the next couple of years to craft her into the top 10 junior women. Like more focus on the extension, the technique on the flip and lutz, and like extension on the lines throughout the spins as well. So
Yeah.
she has the basic skating to be a top Japanese junior, but I think right now the consistency and kind of finding her way in junior is going to be where she's got to work a little bit. So,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
um,
she has obviously a lot of nice qualities to her skating for
yes.
sure. Yeah.
All right. Which of the Chinese women you liked Shuxian Jin the
Yeah, let's
most?
start with her.
I
I
had her second.
really enjoyed her.
I would have had her second.
I would have too. I would have too. I would
Yeah.
have. That free skate was just like again.
That's a good Muse free
I'm a
skate. I
sucker
didn't
for
mind
Muse.
that
Didn't
one.
mind it. The she. This is a perfect example of what we should be doing with junior skaters who maybe are like developing artistically, might not be the most like you know musically sensitive, but it's so well crafted. The program, the transitions into the lots coming down the rink, she's just doing the steps, to the basic like quarter notes of the music. It's not rocket science.
I will say,
It's
Clayton,
not
she
hard.
was like very present in the short.
Okay.
The short
That
is like a contrasting, it's like an upbeat
I
program.
remember that. Okay, I remember this
She
now.
was
Yeah.
very present in the short program. I thought the free skate, like the use of the body and body movement to create like different shapes was really cool for her. And then all the jumps just like clean as a whistle.
Yeah.
Like, no
Second
question.
nature.
Um, I think there's like big difference between her and Yuxuan Liu, who is second in terms of like maturity and skating quality. And I would have personally had her much higher than she was given. So
Yeah. I think. Ugh. Yeah. I kind of want to go back and watch it again. Like right now.
yeah.
It was that good.
Chen Ji was the girl who skated to Cats and finished fourth. Uh, I think just overall compared to the other two Chinese women, just didn't have as much quality on the GOE. So jumps a little smaller, skating a little smaller. Nice program, nice performance, but just not as high quality as what we saw from the other two. And I think that's what's holding her back right now. Um,
And then Yujuan Liu.
she's 13,
So yeah. So she has lots of time
four
here.
years. Yeah.
I really. I think she's very efficient in the air.
Yes.
But her, I mean, the toe picking into the toe jumps are pretty. It's pretty clean. It's just. It's not floopy.
For me, yeah, it's not for me, for her, this is the technique that I would watch because this is the technique that you see is done with the back and not with the legs. So this is the one where I'm like, as she grows, how is she going to adapt to this? Because she's not jumping as much as the leg as like Shujin was. Apparently she's landed a quad sow in like domestic Chinese events. So she's been working on that as well.
Is she also was she national champion last year?
I have no idea.
I don't remember who it was.
Um, yeah, just not as much maturity, obviously, with the connection with the program, but she's 13, so
Yeah,
a lot of time to develop with the second mark. So,
yeah.
and then
Okay.
the winner, the moment of the
Uh,
hour,
I mean, it's all
Sofia
anyone can talk
Dzepka.
about. Wow.
People were
Just
talking about
wow.
her in all facets. Some people were hating on her. Some people were loving her. Some people were not impressed. Some people were beyond
Well, there's a
impressed.
lot of comparisons too being made, and the two big skaters that she's being compared to is Valieva and Kosternaya. And I want you, Nolan, to give us your mental Venn diagram of
Of
how
where
you,
she
or
is.
where she falls into that sphere.
Okay, I have to say first off before I say anything, I'm obviously beyond impressed with her quality of
Oh yeah,
skating. I think she deserved the win and the marks were fantastic.
yeah. Well, that the marks were controversial for some. I'm not really sure why.
Yeah, we'll get into it. But I have to say, I think it's really hard to compare her to Valyeva or Kosternaya because I think they're all three of them are all completely different skaters. And I think she's being compared to Valyeva because of the flexibility aspect. And she's being compared to Kosternaya because of the technique and the skating skills aspect. And I think she's like a nice combination of both, but I don't think she has like the inherent expressiveness as like much as the Valyeva and Kosternaya did when they were juniors.
Yeah.
And that's not saying that's not a knock on her. I'm just saying it's
No,
not like
no.
she's just a different type skater.
I'm just like we're just squashing the
I
comparison
don't think she's
rumors.
either one of those two. I think she's Sofia Dzepka. She's
She
her
is
own
she is
skater.
Sofia Zepka. She is Sofia Zepka,
Um,
and she should be proud to be that because she
yes.
is fantastic.
Beautiful, beautiful. I'll let you talk. Take away with the short. What did you think of the short?
Love love the short. I know we kind of talked about this whenever we saw it debuted at the junior test skates. Very
Hmm.
similar to her short last year, which I think I might
Yes.
prefer. But I
It's
mean, again,
similar.
it's similar. But again, like I think she blew it out of the water. I think I like the short stylistically for her better than the free. I think she's just
I
more
kind
kind
of
of.
like the free more.
I think I like the concept of the free more. I think that the short was better executed in
The
terms of like
more
her.
I watch the free, the more I get into it with her. Clayton, there's this moment in the free skate where like the vocals come in and she does like a little arm movement and then looks like
Oh, yeah, it's like
gives like a head turn.
it's very like I could see you. You know, I could see doing it.
Benoit.
No, a Terry.
No.
Yes. Have you not? She loves. Oh my. She loves like a body roll
But I
moment.
have to say that was like my favorite
It was.
moment. It was so
It
cool.
was
I was
so
like,
fierce.
um, I like that they have contrasting styles for her. So they're
Me
pushing,
as well.
and here's the thing, to push a free skate, to have a free skate be the risk program is really ballsy and kind of fierce of them. I really respect it.
I will say that's what I think differentiates her from Valiev and Kosternaya is that I think that she can do those
I
two
think she can do
very
more
conditioning
styles.
styles. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think she has the same swag as a
Not yet.
Kosternaya yet, but I think that's her strength and her like area of improvement. Like, if we're comparing,
Okay, so when I watched the short program, so the ISU feed was 2 seconds behind on the audio, which really threw me. I saw a fan cam performance of the short program where she was on every beat of the
she's
music.
so musical. She's so
She was
musically
on every
talented.
single beat. I was like, this girl could not miss like a beat of the music if she tried. Um, and I think it's smart of them to keep a similar vibe of the short program, especially because she's debuting internationally this year. So that can bring like a whole new set of nerves for skaters. So giving her something more comfortable in the short is probably a smart idea. Um,
100%.
Quad toe.
Oh my gosh. I mean, it's. I think what one of my great critiques of it a
You
while
have a
back.
critique of the quad
No,
toe?
I think we talked about this already. That it was like kind of. I don't know if it was maybe we were just like on the phone talking, but I was like, it is kind of the first iterations of it at like test skates. It seemed slow, and it seemed like a little bit of a build up to it. But here it was. It came out of nowhere.
Yeah. She does need to work on the power. I will say the power and the speed could be better. Just to, like when she gets to senior next year. But yeah, the quad toe is
It's massive.
massive.
No notes here.
I mean, I don't think we've seen. I think that's probably, in my opinion, I'm gonna say that's the best quad toe we've ever seen a woman do.
I agree. I agree.
I know some people might say Sasha Trusova. I think the extension.
It's
I think it's
effortless.
better. It's better
There's
technique than
yeah,
Valieva's.
100%.
Um, it just and I love the beat of the music, like the part of the music that it's on too. I just love her skating.
She's so. I mean,
Love it.
there's something for everyone too. Like there's the jumps. There's
She gives you
Jenny.
classical, she
I
gives you
know.
modern.
The costuming is nice. It's not too much. It's not
The
overdone.
spins are good.
Yeah, I love
Um,
her camel into the donut. I really the arm variations. I love.
they just it's very, very beautiful to watch. I have to say, I was beyond impressed
And
with
she's
her.
a personality off the ice too. Like you see, she's just
Yes.
always happy.
She looks like she's happy.
Uh huh.
She was saying that I saw in the press she said like she did not like the rink that much because she could like smell a bunch of like food in it because apparently they were like cooking in the rink and
Oh.
she was like not loving the aroma and she said it was hot as well. I was like, you know what, you tell them what you don't like about the rink. But she
And,
loves the
and we
ice.
should fix it.
Yeah. Um, so technically she's not entered in the second Junior Grand Prix in Thailand yet. I assume that that will change. And that she will be getting her entry for the shot to make it to the final,
You
which I
know,
think,
I know Kostilova is just mad as hell.
well, did you see what the mother said?
No.
The mother was saying online, she was like critiquing this girl's program.
What did she say?
She, I don't remember exactly what it was, but she was saying that like the program was not interesting, the free.
Please.
But
And Kostilova's free is interesting.
I'm not saying that it is. We haven't seen it yet, technically, but um,
Anyways. Oh, you're frozen.
hello, everyone. I want to quickly apologize for this disruption in today's episode. It is currently raining here in Florida, a lot of bad thunderstorms, and Unfortunately, we had literally one thing left to say about Sofia Dzepka, and then the internet went out because of thunder here. So I do apologize for that on my end. But I'm just gonna film this. I'm filming this right now as a nice complete wrap up because Clayton and I filmed a other wrap up where I got back on my phone for a minute and it just felt very hodgepodgey, and I don't think that I want to do that as to conclude today's episode. But to conclude our thoughts on Sofia Zepka, we were beyond impressed overall by her quality of skating. The quad toe was fantastic. I do think they were training for a quad toe, double toe for to be able to do two quads at one point. I think that is a little bit counterproductive for her. I think at this point you have to do either a quad triple because then you lose the second triple toe combination, and that can be a little bit of a I wonder if it's worth it to do the second quad toe when you're doing a double toe instead of doing a second triple triple in terms of the base value. That's just something I'm thinking about. Um, but yeah, so looking forward to next week. We'll be covering the Junior Grand Prix in Riga as well as the Summer Sizzler. That'll be happening at the Skating Club of Boston and any other skating news that will pop up throughout the week. We want to thank you all for joining us today and following us on the Junior Grand Prix, the Sasha Trusova news, all the other news that's been happening in the skating world. Please feel free to subscribe, leave a comment below, and let us know everything you've been thinking about that's happened in the past couple weeks of skating. And we'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching here on the Blades of Banner, and bye, guys.